We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
Back. We're back from the dead.
Are you ready? Let's go. Back from the dead.
We're back from the dead.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead. We're back from the dead.
Hey, what is going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Grizzly and tonight we are live with the KDK Rush Hour. Looks like we're at Sandhawk, less than 30 seconds on the clock, and we'll be back to walk you guys through the teams and the rest of this game, so don't go anywhere. Until then, please continue enjoying this song. This one is called Back from the Dead by Desmond. Alright, looks like the plane has taken off, folks. So first things first, let's take a look at this plane path. This is what it looks like. Pretty much an east to west plane path beginning over at Camp Bravo and heading all the way across the island to Tambang. We got teams jumping off early already. We can see. We'll start taking a look through the lineups. First up on our screens right now, we got team number 7. This looks like Team Bot. They got 4 players on: Asi, Moscow Stranger, and X Blade tonight. Where are they headed? It looks like, if I'm not mistaken, they are headed towards Paradise Resort along with a whole bunch of other teams. Take a look at this. This is going to be a super hectic draw, so I'm going to try and get an aerial view immediately. Another team squaring off immediately is team number 21, WBB. All 4 players on as well. Shots exchanged early on as a player goes down from team TX. A second player going down. Team TX in a difficult position, getting sandwiched between 2 teams. Agent 47 picking up 1 knock and another knock from a bot. Stranger, perhaps, as you guys can see. Agent 47's STG's got his UMP and has made the push, and a brilliant jump knock here, getting a second knock, and that should be the end for this team, unless the last player has picked up a shotgun. Can he pick up a knock? No, he cannot, and that will be an unfortunate early exit for Team TX at the hands of Team Agent 47. Team number 7 played their part as well, but elsewhere, X Blade from Team Bot has picked up an early knock on On Team WBB, he picks up a second knock as well. So Team WBB also on the back foot. Only a couple of players alive. It is Noah and Kichu who are the last players. Noah in a more retreated position. I can't say the same for Kichu. Looks like he might be up against a fight early on. Elsewhere, X-Blade will go ahead and confirm those 2 kills. So Team W... it's not BB, my apologies guys, it's W88 are now down to just their last 2 players. Falling back, probably the best thing that they can do under this situation. Let's take a look at Noah's position. He is quite close to team number 7. Perhaps they know their position, they're going in for the hunt, aren't they? Looks like they might just come face to face in a second or two. Noah here taking a third-person peek outside. He has definitely seen this player from team bot here just going across. It's X-Blade. And X-Blade here getting knocked by Kichu from over the ridge. Going in for the kill, and that will be the end for those 2 players of Team Bot. And how unfortunate, Team W88 coming out on top of that one despite being outnumbered up to 2 team kills. Well played. Noah very nicely baited those 2 players for his team member Kichu to just pick up that final kill from up on top. But this fight is far from over as Agent 47 now coming into the area along with a couple of other players as well. In fact, they are not an Agent 47 lineup. They got one player from Agent 47. It is STG is boldly making the push in. I think he's aware of the positions. Probably got those sound cues from the fight a little bit earlier on in this spot. And Team W88 aggressively defending their position but still losing a player. Noah has fallen back. Perhaps he'll put on a first aid, preparing for the second wave, which is surely incoming in a few seconds from now. Noah has got a couple of bandages, and that's what he's going with, a bandage. Perhaps he doesn't have a first aid, laying prone in this balcony, so he does have a good view of the players coming in. Clown STG almost making their way into the balcony but didn't make it. Vibe, has he gone prone in the next balcony? Yes, I think he's aware of the positions, and shortly, very soon, he will get pushed. He takes another player down but will not be able to confirm, as team number 6 will pick up their what looks like second squad wipe of this game. So up to 8 team kills is team number 6. It's team STG if I'm not wrong, or ST6. They got 4 players on tonight: Clown, Vibe, Leo, and Agent 47. Good start for this team. Another team close by, have suffered a knock but just revived. Looks like it's team Amigo. And going down almost immediately once again, all 3 players. It looks like they just have 1 player alive. A couple of players, in fact. It's Amigos, Satan, and Maddie who are the last players alive. Those 2 team members getting eliminated very quickly. We couldn't even see where that push came from, but looks like Team Amigo is going to have to continue on with just 2 players on tonight. Losing 2 players early on, not ideal for them. Surely it's not what they expected either. Moving on here, on slot number 10 we got Team IMZ, all 4 players on as well. Viper, OP, Killer B, Kronos, and Goblin is the lineup for tonight. Where are these guys? It looks like they are up northwest at Tatmok. Spread out actually, a couple of players over at Cow further north from there. And the zone looks like it has moved further to the west, folks. Camp Alpha looking like the center, and there's 1 team at Camp Alpha right now. It's Team GYPSY, who's on slot number 18. All 4 players on as well: D-Haze, Kick-Ass, Chaos, and Ghost on into nice lineup. Hey, what's going on, chat? KDK Zeno, what's going on, Zeno? Thanks so much for being here. Zyrus Whitey says, bro, don't forget to take screenshot. Dude, I'm actually streaming from my PC. So I mean we could always just take it from the stream, so no problem. Loki Gaming, what's up, Loki? Thanks so much for being here, bro. Appreciate it. Let's continue on taking a look at the teams. Here we have Team TS, who is right opposite the road actually from team number 18. It was GYPSY that we were just looking at, and take a look at that molly. Wow, that fire looks pretty. Team number 12, it is Team TS, who have somehow managed to pick up a knock on GYPSY Ghost. I think it was with a nade. They got 4 players on tonight. They've got Kelly, Chill, Monk, Habrod, I guess, and FaZe. Kelly here picking up a good knock on a member of Team GYPSY. It's D Hayes who's close to getting confirmed and will get confirmed as well. Another player going down, TS FaZe, this time from the left, picking up the knock on GYPSY Chaos, and Chaos will get confirmed as well. So Kelly and FaZe have picked up a couple of extremely good angles, and there you go, just in time comes the super loot. That's what these teams were fighting over to start with. GYPSY Ghost here in a more advanced position, not being very adventurous, just staying prone, trying not to give out any sound cues. GYPSY Kickass is the last player who is further retreated and has a good angle actually on Kelly and Habro as well, but I'm not sure what damage he can do from here. Team TS should be able to review to loot what's in this crate for sure, and possibly review the situation from there and figure out how they want to go. MK14 and DBS, good weapons. MK14 probably more useful than the other. GYPSY Ghost is extremely low. He's 1 HP and trying to fall back. He's being hunted by Team TS, and very shortly we should be able to see the knock here from TMs as they practically surround him from all sides. Meanwhile, Kickass has gone ahead and confirmed the Kickass has been confirmed. My apologies, as Kelly will come in with that final kill, and Team TSS finally finishing up that squad wide, bringing up the kill count now to 4 is Team TSS, as we watch Team GYPSY exit from this game earlier than they would have hoped for. At least well played in GG's. Let's head over now to team number 24, a team that we haven't looked at yet, who are at Painan. GANZTA is the name of this lineup. They got 4 players on: Zen, Llama, Zoom and Popeye, currently squaring off against team number 15. It is Team Zen, who's across the river, a fair distance away actually. Perhaps not really a fight that we can hope to see in anytime soon, but this is Zen's lineup tonight. They've got 4 players on: SJ, Malik, Akhi and God OP. What's up? And Matthew says go KDK Zeno. Nice commentary, thanks so much bro. More fights elsewhere. I don't want to miss any of this action. We haven't taken a look at Team KDK yet. Here you go. This is Team KDK on tonight. All 4 players on. In fact, in a fight right now up against Team IRE. It looks like team number 14. That's Team IRE. Opposite ends of this little compound. KDK God has a good boost up on this rock. Can he get an angle on Drews, who's holding the left corner here of this compound? And oh man, someone shot the flare outside the zone and have managed to pick up that KDK God will pick up a good knock with a nade in the corner with Drews, as KDK themselves suffer a nade knock. So both teams exchanging nade knocks. A follow-up nade coming in, doing a lot of damage to Fiend, almost getting confirmed, and yet another nade, but KDK will survive. So good nades here coming in from Team IRE and KDK God as well, but surely both teams actually recovering from those nades. Didn't really capitalize for now. WrEcKeRz or WrEcKeRz, it's WrEcKeRz or just Rod, I'm not sure, has fallen back and taken a rather clever position, it has to be said, going prone at the beach. This could be helpful if he gets pushed by Team KDK from the left, but that's unlikely because they don't have much cover. KDK God meanwhile doing the smarter thing, pushing through the building, trying to get a few angles and help his teammates out, who surely were feeling a little bit cornered in that far corner of this compound. But for now, KDK God has actually made not much progress. He's still at the same rock, but it's Lee who's falling back further, as you guys can see at the bottom of your screens. Trying to get a move on was KDK Brago, but will get taken down by IRE Krish. And another player of KDK going down, it's Fiend, as Brago will unfortunately get confirmed. So Team KDK look like they are in trouble. A second player getting confirmed. That push seemed a little bit premature. God from the top of this roof trying to get a knock on that player, but couldn't secure the damage that he was looking for. KDK Lee having a good position as well, will pick up a knock. So KDK Lee coming in with a timely knock with that QBZ, and yes, it looks like he'll be able to confirm that kill as well. Team IRE looking down to just 3 players. Rod in fact just recovering from that earlier knock. He looks okay, but they have lost a player, remember, as KDK Lee comes under heavy fire, and IRE's Mr. OP will pick up a very, very crucial knock, and this should be the end for Team KDK, as God will get outnumbered and pushed. And here it comes, folks. Managed to pick up one knock as Rod got knocked on the way in, but Team IRE, of course, outnumbering, picking up their first squad wipe of the day, up to 4 team kills, and that will be the exit for Team KDK in today's game. Well played in GG's, guys. Let's head over now to the next team, team number 22, also in the middle of a fight. It looks like we've arrived here just in time. It's Team Helix. They've got 3 players on today, unfortunately, a 3-man lineup. Frago, Crypto, and Ryuk are the 3 players on. Perhaps they were in a fight with Team Zen because they're the team that's closest. As you can see, Malik here is nicely proning on this hill. Might just get a view on this thanks to this height advantage at Team Helix, who don't have much cover, looking like they're out in the open. Let's try to get a view from where Malik is looking. Hola Grizzly, Mr. Karthik Goram, what's going on? White Coffee Cat, thanks so much for being here, dude. Appreciate it. Magnum Dino says TSS. Alright, TSS. That was a strong performance tonight so far from them. Surely we'll be looking for a strong finish, if not chicken dinner tonight for sure. KDK is always a fun room. And take a look at this. Team Helix are in the ocean and trying to get away. Malik has spotted them. This might be the end for Frago. Yes, he will go down. Team Helix taking a lot of damage here, as maybe making the wrong choice. I'm not quite sure, because there are 2 teams actually watching them as they go onto the beach. It's Team IRE on the other side of this big boulder as well. So possibly will come under heavy fire from Team Zen very shortly. Looks like they are aware of their position. Remember, Team IRE lost a player early on, so they're down to just 3 players, so this is a 3v4 that we're looking at. The zone is fast approaching behind team number 15, Team Zen as well. An excellent knock coming in from Rod. This will surely do them good, because the equation is now 3v3. Of course, Malik will prioritize that revive almost immediately, as you can see, but another player of Zen, it's SJ, goes down on the way in, and that wasn't a very clever thing. The molly coming in, just not doing the damage that they had hoped for, as Team Zen look like they have somehow consolidated. But take a look at Krish's rotation from the left side, has picked up a couple of crucial knocks, done a lot of damage, and this should be the end for Team Zen. That was out. That's very, very well played from Team IRE, absolutely outsmarting them with that flank from the left side. Picking up a total team kill count of 8, despite that man advantage coming out on top of that fight, was Team IRE picking up what looks like their 2nd squad wipe of the game. The zone has further moved in. We predicted Camp Alpha. Looks like it's going to be a little bit further south of that. Team TSS, as someone tells me in the chat that it's the showstoppers. Nice try, says Zeno. Yes, it was a nice try. Team IRE for now looking well positioned. Team Helix, let's not forget about this, folks. They are still in the ocean swimming and have made their way all the way around from that coast earlier that we were looking at. And they have actually reached here. You guys can't see my cursor because I turned that off today, but you guys can see right here. They swam all this distance, folks. Wow. So credit where credit is due. Let's head over now and take a look at a team that's a little bit southwest of Camp Alpha. It's Team Mod. I haven't looked at this team yet. They've got all 4 players on. No team kills, so it means they haven't been involved in a fight yet today. But they got Queen, Todd, Thanatos, and Neon are the 4 players on. Find themselves a little bit outside zone. Speaking of the zone, it does look like it's going to be Camp Alpha, more or less to the north side of this play zone. A few other settlements here and there also to play for, but for now, Team TSS, the showstoppers, are looking really, really well set up for the rest of this game. 4 team kills already in the bag and looking strong. Haven't lost any players yet, so let's watch out for Team Showstoppers for the rest of this match. Let's head over now to team number 19, a team that we haven't looked at yet. It's Team Easy. Elsewhere, looks like Team Helix has come up against Team IRE. And somehow before we could arrive here, looks like IRE have lost a 2nd player. It's Mr. OP who has gone down. So down to just Rod and Krish. I don't know how this happened, but possibly Helix arrived. There you go, have captured that settlement a little bit earlier, and Team IRE have lost a player. Rod is just falling back. They do have zone. They don't have zone. They do have to make their way in. They find themselves close to about 250 meters off, but shots coming in again. This time it looks like it's from Team FaZe, who are across on that bridge. Just under the bridge, it looks like on one of the last players of Team IRE, it's Rod. But let's come back to that in a bit. I'm going to go over now to take a look at Team number 13, who are bang in the center of Camp Alpha. They've lost a player early on. It's Messi YT who has gone down. Nuke, Fury and Spax are still alive. No team kills, but looks like they were in a fight and are possibly forced to retreat, which is why they're in this position. For now, they got team number 16, Team Mod on their right, and of course Team Easy. We were just looking at them. Let's take a look at that lineup. They got 4 team kills. They got RJ, Hari, SPK and Bropuff on in their lineup tonight. Nice fluency, bro. OP commentary says Magnum Dino. What's up, Magnum? Thanks so much, man. If you guys haven't are seeing my channel for the first time, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll be super helpful, and share this with your friends as well. Alright. More fights, as it looks like FaZe have come up against Team IRE, and that was the end of them. Looks like we just missed it. Did I? Perhaps not. IRE Krish is still alive. They have lost a player though. It's Rod who has gone down. Krish is the last player alive. It's the Showstoppers on his right and Team FaZe on his left. This is a tough situation. Has managed to strap on a first aid, and now is probably going to try and smoke himself out of this situation. He is on zone. He is right at the edge of zone, but team number 20 is pushing in because they need to make their ground and possibly will come up against him just a few seconds from now. FaZe dude surely has spotted him. If not, FaZe Sekiro, as they make their way in. The smokes are a dead giveaway. And there you go. IRE Krish has managed to do a lot of damage and picked up a knock as well. A second knock as the Showstoppers come in from the left side and somehow bail Krish from that situation. Can you believe this? The Showstoppers picking up those kills from the right side and just helping out IRE Krish to stay alive. That was some third partying, I'm sure. Krish is going to be very thankful for that, and TSS, FaZe and the rest of the team definitely can look forward to some brownie points there. And here's Team GANZTA. Look like they're in trouble now, up against Team Bleed. Gangsters lost a player early on, and in come more players picking up that knock and confirmation as Team Bleed will exit this game. Zen coming in with that AK and picking up that final kill on Warsdorf, and that will be the exit for Team Bleed. We didn't get a chance to spectate them too much in this game, but for now, no time to rest. The zone is going to do the damage, and that will be the exit for Team GANZTA as Team STX coming in, or STG, I'm not quite sure, picking up that final kill. We are now down to our last 8 teams, 17 players still alive in this. As you guys can see, we got Team STG making their way into the play zone. They got some ground to make, haven't they? There you go. Camp Alpha still looking like a good spot. TSS, the Showstoppers, are in a good spot. Team Helix looking like they're in a good spot as well. But for now, IRE Krish somehow has still survived and is somehow evading the players and finally gets taken down by Agent 47 from Team ST6. But can he make his way into the zone? I think he might just do it. He does have Team Showstoppers waiting for, and just as I said that, TSS FaZe will pick up the knock on ST6's Agent 47, and unfortunately he will fall short just a couple of meters outside blue zone without cover. So the options looking very, very slim, and that should be the end for Team XT6's Agent 47. Clown looks like he's made it in. He does have some decent cover as well, and he's got a 6x scope on his M416. Gonna take a peek on team number 19. Thinks again, and 20 meters away from the zone, probably closer from his right side. Perhaps he has an option to go to one of these trees and just try to navigate his way from there, but a lot of firepower to deal with. Team Mod just across the road from there. They got Team Easy's RJ as well on the same side of the road, in fact, just hiding behind that vehicle. We got Team DXT, a team that I'm not sure I've looked at yet. They got all 4 players on alive still, do they? No, they don't. They just have a couple of them. And Spax here spotting Helix's Ryuk taking out his M416 and not getting the knock there, but will pick up the knock now on Crypto from Team Helix and will do follow-up damage. That should be enough, and he's in fact going to go ahead and confirm it. So Helix is down to their last player. It is Rook Spax. Good job there with his M416 and 6x scope. I can hear an MK14, was it? Suppressed MK14. Here's Fury. behind him as well. Helix Duke needs to make the move because the zone is pushing him, and just as he does that, Team DXT were on the right spot to pick up that finish. That brings us down now to our last 5 teams. There are 12 players alive, a couple of players from Team DXT. Speaking of which, the showstoppers here pulling off a strong performance, making a bold move through the smokes, but will suffer a knock as Kelly gets caught out. Up to 8 kills already in this match. They are 9 meters outside zone. If they don't make their way to the settlement soon, Team Mod is going to have the upper hand for the rest of this game. FaZe here boldly making the move and has made the building. He's swapping out to a nade perhaps. Surely he's going to get pushed from both sides, and what a molly that was. Will get knocked nonetheless with that MK14 spray coming in as Team Mod and Showstoppers both exchanging knocks here. The Showstoppers down to just their last player. It is Hashbroad who goes down as well. In fact, it was DXT fighting, so a lot of teams getting involved there. But unfortunately, the Showstoppers were a little bit out of position, couldn't make their way to this little safe house where Team Mod did excellently well. DXT Spax here will pick up the confirmation, it looks like, on one of the team members of Mod with that nade, who he was already knocked and bleeding out inside this house here. Easy Raj here is coming under heavy fire from Mod's Todd with his M416 spray, no scope, and will get taken down as well. We are looking at a 2v2, folks. It looks like Team DXT up against Team Mod. It's going to be down to the last player, and of course it's going to be Team Mod who has picked up his chicken dinner tonight. I wasn't quite sure till the very end. Well played. They were in a good position, it has to be argued, and that paid dividends in the end. Thanatos picking up 2 kills, Neon picking up 4 kills, Todd with 1 kill. Well played to Team Mod for a total team kill count of 7, but more importantly walking away with tonight's chicken dinner. In second position was Team DXT, lucked out in the end. Really, they also were out of position, but the zone shifts in the last couple of minutes, and of course their positioning made all the difference for them. Even stealing a couple of kills right in the very end was Team DXT. Well played to them. Spax picking up 4 kills and coming second overall. In third position is Team EZ, and of course RJ surviving till the very end, picking up 4 kills for his team. Well played to Team EZ for walking away with third position.
We're back from the dead.
I'm going to walk you guys through the rest of the standings real quick, but we'll be back shortly to announce tonight's MVP, so don't go anywhere.
Hell yeah.
We're back from the dead.
Alright, tonight's MVP, it looks like there's a clear winner. It's Agent 47 from Team ST6 with a kill count of 8 individual kills. Well played. Unfortunately, in the end, couldn't make his way into the top 3, but did well and helped his team to finish 5th in the end. Well played to Agent 47 and ST6. That brings our stream to an end, folks. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video,
Back from the
please
dead.
be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you think this content is interesting. I cast PUBG Mobile custom moves like this almost every other day, and some CSGO videos as well on the weekends. So all that fun stuff to look forward to. Make sure you're subscribed, follow my socials, and hopefully you won't miss out any content coming out of my channel. But for now, that's all from me. Thanks so much for watching. On your way out,